Francis Haynes from the Gary Newman Band shared composer credit with Snips on a number of feature films, including 9½ Weeks 2 starring Mickey Rourke and Split Second starring Rutger Hauer and Kim Cattrall. Singer Colin Blunstone sung the end title song on the Split Second movie. Nights in White Satin. Lee Thompson of Madness is a long-time fan of Sharks. Don't know why I mentioned it, but he wanted me to. It's well known that Chris Spedding and rockabilly singer Robert Gordon have worked together on a number of occasions. Less well known is the fact that back in the 70s, Snips was asked by Seymour Stein of Sire Records to replace Robert when he left the Tough Darts. Snips declined. Chris Spedding conducted interviews with many musicians, including Keith Richards, Robert Smith of The Cure, and Neil Tennant of the Pet Shop Boys for New York magazine Details in the 1980s when he was music editor. Snips has been contributing to online culture magazine Trebuchet since 2012. His specialist subjects include Philip K. Dick, Ron Hubbard, H.P. Lovecraft, the California Death Ray, and Hoodoo Scorpionics. Chris Spedding is featured on a YouTube video playing with US twang legends The Ventures. Peter Frampton also played in the same clip. Chris Spedding's Joyland album wasn't the first time that Snips and God of Hellfire, Arthur Brown, shared vocal credits. They both appeared on the Intergalactic Touring Band concept album back in the late 70s. Benny King and Status Quo also contributed vocals to the science fiction fiasco. Snips and Arthur Brown now both live in the town of Lewes, East Sussex, where they can often be spotted chatting about anything but music. Chris Spedding played on the original War of the Worlds album back in the 70s, and more recently appeared in the 2016 stage version at London's Dominion Theatre. His all-star Joyland album was recorded in Chichester Terrace, Brighton in 2013. Both Nick Cave and Pink Floyd bassist Guy Pratt lived on the same street at the same time, although neither of them appear on the album. The Sharks song, Sophistication, was released 3 years before Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash. A number of other bands have called themselves Sharks or The Sharks over the last few decades. Unfortunately, none of them were very good.